What's happening, everyone? Sorry I haven't done a proper video in a long time. I do have my computer back now, so I will be getting back into the YouTube videos because I'm now able to edit, and yes, it's much better. So, this is video 1, but it's not the first video of the series because I wanted to talk about my house in the UK. A couple of 2-3 months ago, I posted about potentially losing my house in the UK, and then I got a buyer, and that's kind of where I left it. Because of the fact that A, I didn't have my computer, and B, because there's so much currently that was happening with paperwork and all of this, and the deal is literally on the table. Like, in a way. It's taken so long, and because of stuff like Brexit, because the economies are starting to struggle and businesses are starting to struggle. Like I've mentioned that there's a global recession that should have actually hit us a while ago, but due to quantitative easing, it's just... But anyway, that's another subject for another day. I basically on Friday got a call from the solicitors that side saying to me, Gene, the agents have been there, they've given us the valuation, and we are miles off. And I'm like, okay, what does that mean? Well, the economy and Brexit and the vote in December and the unsurety and all of this, properties just aren't moving in the UK. And this is one of those companies that they buy a house at a good price, they fix it up and try and sell it straight away. And I originally had accepted an offer of 205 from them, and this process has taken a while. I must admit, it's taken way longer than it should have. And because originally they said 28 days, but obviously there's a lot of paperwork. I am in South Africa, my house is in the UK, and it is what it is, right? But as I mentioned to you in previous videos, I had come to terms with losing my house because at one stage I thought I was going to lose my house. Kind of feels like that in a manner of speaking now, but so basically the solicitor said, Eugene, we are miles apart. This is what we're willing to offer, and it's like 177. It's a lot less money, a damn side less money than what I was expecting. But I've had to take the offer, because if I don't, I lose everything. So from expecting this sort of amount now to getting this sort of amount, and like the way my brain works is I had already assigned this for future developments, buying shares in another company, and then also using the rest of the money to be able to employ someone for the rope access side and basically have his wages for a year. That's all thrown that whole thing into... It's turned it all upside down, really. That's what it's done. So yes, I've had to accept the offer. There's not much I can do. But the potential is I get that money at the end of this week. It's a third of what I was expecting, but it's a third more than I potentially could have got. So it is what it is. I'm just going to have to accept it for what it is and use that to the best of my ability to try and still grow businesses and stuff like that, because I won't be spending that money on new clothes and a car and all that, and that's not to be used for improving and increasing and developing and helping, and I don't know, I have to rethink the whole thing. But that's what it really is all about. Like my house, I could have not had anything, and now it's reevaluating and making the best out of a crappy situation. But yes, that's my first video back since my computer. Woohoo! I'm so happy. But yes, I thought I'd keep you guys updated because I have had 1 or 2 people actually ask me how that is going. So yes, it looks like my house will be sold. We are waiting for one final... All the paperwork's done except from the lease extension place. They said 10 business working days from the time they received my money, etc. And that will be done any minute now, and then yeah, but I'm basically getting, so I am led to believe we'll be getting paid on Friday. So my house isn't sold yet, but yes, I just thought I'd give you an update, and then if this, let's see what is one final step, either it goes or on. So yes. Anyway, guys, thanks very much for tuning into another episode. I hope you guys are all well. Sorry, I've just gone MIA. I have been creating a lot of content, but on TikTok at the moment, small little 15-second clips, and I'm working. It's quite interesting. If you don't have TikTok, go and get TikTok. It is really entertaining. If you want to follow me on there, Eugene Wood My Life. And yes, it's go get the app. Just go get it as a laugh. I promise you. Go get it as an experiment. Just go watch 1 or 2 videos and then just see. Anyway, guys, have a fantastic day. I'll see you in another video. Take care.